Welcome to my channel. How you all doing? Okay, so today we got a really good special one, which I hope you all do enjoy, because I love this stew, and it is, you know, one of my third favorites. So I'm be making goat meat stew today, just the stew, and these are the ingredients I'll be using. As you know, my ingredients usually almost similar to most of the food I cooked. So I've got goat meat here. It's cut really nicely small, just so I can be able to cook it easily. I've got 3 onions chopped down here, and I've got ghost chili, and I've got 2 tin tomatoes, a small amount of curry powder, and bay leaf, and a small curry leaves. I've got lamb seasoning, tomatoes puree, garlic and ginger paste as usual, mixed herbs, 4 maggi cube, and salt for the taste. Now, so far I've got 1.5 onions in here with water. So we are going to blend that to steam the meat. So let's get started. I hope you're all ready. Okay, so we've got the meat onto my steam, and I've got the garlic and ginger paste. So what I'll be doing is just taking a small amount of the garlic and ginger paste in here. If you don't have it like ready done like this, you can just use fresh garlic and ginger and blend it with the onions, and also just use a little bit amount of salt in here just for the taste, and also the lamb seasoning, just put a bit of it here, and then go and blend the onions. Okay, so we've literally just blended the onions, just nicely blended it. So I'm just gonna pour it in here. So I'm not gonna add any water in here apart from the one I added with the onions, and also put the maggi cube in here, if I can open this thing. Okay, so that is just the amount. And if you're not very keen, like I usually will add just a little bit of my the ghost chili, just to give it a little bit of spice in there while it's cooking. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. So that will be the meat all nicely, like, you know. So now we're just gonna steam this and get it ready while we get the sauce cooking. Okay, so now we are going to start with the stew. Okay, so we are going to fry the onions all the way until it's like nearly brown. And let me put all of these in here. So I'm going to fry until it's nearly brown, then we'll get it started. Okay, so you can see that it's turning like brownish. So now I've put half of the tomatoes in here, the tin tomatoes, and I'm just going to take some out of that and put it in here. So I've literally just put some in here, and I'm going to blend that off. Okay, so we've blended that in here, and I'm just gonna pour that. Okay, so I've turned my temperature down just so it doesn't pop everywhere. So now I'm just gonna add all the ingredients in here. So what I'm gonna be adding first is the lamb seasoning, the rest of the lamb seasoning, and also the garlic and ginger paste. And I'm not going to put any salt yet, because I would not want to, you know, put too much salt in here. So the next I'm going to also put in there will be the ghost chili. So as we want the food spicy, so I'm just gonna do 1.5 spoon. Okay, so once all that is in here, so as you know, as I said, it's really simple, and if you're following like that, it should be quick for you. Okay, so once all that is in there, I'm going to be adding the small amount of the curry powder in here, and also 3 maggi cubes. As I said, maggi cube is one of my favorite seasonings, which I use on most of my food that I cook. I don't use anything else except probably a vegetable stock or something like that. Apart from that, it's maggi cube that I use, and so try to use it less of salt and use maggi cubes instead. Okay, so once all that is in there, I'm just going to add my the mixed herbs in here. And I love mixed herbs. I literally just love using seasonings on my food. And if you guys can taste them, you will know that my food always tastes good. Even though I do not dress them up on a plate perfectly, but they do taste good. Okay, so once it's like this, I'm just going to be adding the tomatoes puree in here. Okay, so I've added a little bit of water in here so the tomatoes puree can easily dissolve with the stew. Okay, so now I've put my temperature really slow, and I'm just going to leave the tomatoes to dissolve with the rest of the flavor for all that to cook together. Alright, see you guys. Okay, so we can see that the stew is nicely thick. So on this point, we are going to add the tinned tomatoes in here. And while the tinned tomatoes is cooking, I'm just going to leave it for a bit, just for it to sit, you know, for it to cook, and just wait for the meat to steam. So it is, I do make it this simple, and I hope you guys do try my recipe. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Okay, so the meat is nicely steamed. So we are now just going to just deep fry this. So what I'm gonna do is, because I didn't add that much salts in here, so I'm just going to add 1 maggi cube here. So altogether I've used 4 maggi cubes throughout the whole stew, and also be adding this fresh onions cut into, you know, like big chunks, not too small. And I've got my boiling oil here, so I'm just going to take just as much as I can and just drop it in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna just deep fry the meat with the onions, because the onions will give it that, you know, a little bit of flavor, and plus the maggi cube that I just put on top. As you saw at the start, I had chili, a little bit chili in there, so it's not just plain. Okay, so that is the last bit. So you can see that you have like this amount of stock left in here. I'm not gonna get rid of that. I'm literally just gonna put it into the stew. Okay, so I've got the stew cooking here, which I've turned the temperature down, but I'm just gonna add the rest of the stock from the meat onto. Okay, so once the meat is nicely fried, then I'll be adding the meat into the stew. Okay, so you can see from here, the meat is nicely fried with the onions. And on this point, I'm just going to take it out straight directly to the meat, to the stew, as we want the flavor to stay in there as much as, you know, just so it stays in the food. So You can take it out and drain the oil out yourself if you want to, but on my point, I like the seasoning that is in the oil sometimes to just, you know, some of it to go into my stew. Okay, just getting this last onion on the side. Okay, so once all that is in, let me just turn my cooker off and move this on the side before I burn myself. So you can see that how the meat is all nicely light and brown and stuff. So I'm just going to stir it just for a bit and just leave the cook to be on low temperature to, you know, not for it to be too high, just low, just to cook the meat a bit with the stew, just for the, you know, the meat to dissolve the stew in it, so, you know, all together. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I've literally left it to slowly cook, and you can see that all the meat is still nicely hard in here. It's not too soft. So I'm literally just going to have this with just a small amount of yam. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm literally done, and I'm just going to dig into my food. Thank you guys, thank you so much for watching me make my goat meat stew. Hope you all liked the recipe. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave comments. Thank you, and see ya.